everybody, it's Julie. Welcome back to Pages and Pens. Today I am here with my second ContemporaryAthon round 6 vlog. Let's jump right into it. So this is going to be my Wednesday and Thursday reading vlog for ContemporaryAthon. My Monday, Tuesday is already up. I will link it in the description box down below. It is just shy of 10 o'clock on Wednesday morning. I came home from work, where I do not put on makeup before I go to work because it's just too dang early. Put on some quick makeup. We're gonna film some stuff because I do have an unboxing as promised for the Unplugged book box. I believe it's the YA box. But I also wanted to update some reading. Last night I read a couple more pages of In the Role of Brie Hutchins. Not a ton, maybe 10 more pages. Still halfway through Be Not Far From Me by Mindy McGinnis. I will be finishing this today on my break from work. I am continuing my read of Solitaire. I am here now, so I think I'm on page 318. I do not have very much left at all. I hope the comments of my first vlog day do not scream at me, but I don't know why I was so adamant that the characters in this match up with the characters from Radio Silence, which it does not. And I don't know why it took me till today's reading to realize that it's Charlie and Nick from Heartstopper. How I did not realize that Charlie from this book is Charlie from Heartstopper, I will never know, because the main character of this one, Tori, they go over her last name over and over again. Tori Spring, and it's Charlie Spring, and it's Nick and Charlie, and I don't know why it took me this long to connect the two of them when I know it's the same author. Like, I legitimately feel like an idiot. So there's that. My current 3 reads, when I am done Solitaire, which I should be done today, I am going to move on to Frederick Bachman's A Man Called Ove, which is right here. This was on Charlie's list of books that she wanted me to read this year. This one has already come on hold to me before, and then I didn't get to it, and so it got returned, and then I waited again for it to come back again. I know I'm going to wait longer for this audiobook than Darius the Great, because Darius the Great Is Not Okay was like automatically available to me. So I want to get to this one. This will be another one of my reads. This is my backlist. This is my hard-hitting. This is my illustrated. I already read a new to me author, and I read A Green on the Cover. I'm nailing everything. And the 8 Perfect Murders was also Beloved by Cade. Before this gets too long, I do want to get into my Unplugged book box. This is sent to me. I used to get both the adult and the YA. I believe now I am just on the list for the YA box, and I'm okay with that. I really enjoy this box every time. It's usually like a lesser known book, one that maybe is on my radar but not everybody's, sometimes not even on my radar, especially with their adult boxes. We are rolling with the theme of Forbidden Love. Oh, I see a thing. We have a metallic, is it plastic? It's plastic, but this feels like metal aluminum-ish rose. So maybe I can lay this back there by my books. Beauty and the Beast, also very February, right? It works. Okay, perfect. I have a tin which says Lovely War. It's cherry blossom and vintage Paris lotion bar. This is made by Natural Pure Honest, who we've gotten something from before. It's coconut oil, beeswax, cocoa butter, mango butter, shea butter, fragrance oil. You just rub it between your hands to soften it. I do and have had in the past lotion bars, so this looks like a flower. It's very, oh my gosh. Okay, so it smells very pretty. This is what we're looking at, and it is a lotion bar. So it looks like a firm, like solid, but you can see it's kind of rolling around in there. And you just rub your hand on that and then rub it in. There is some on the lid. I'm going to take some of that because my hands are perpetually dry. It feels very nice, and it smells really nice. It does have a stronger scent, but it is a very nice one. So it's not like overly floral where I feel like it would give me a headache. Very nice. It's made with real roses. And a lotion bar like that will last a very long time. It's perfect timing for that as well. And we have a very, very bubble wrapped container in here, and this is a candle. I can see it is glass. Yeah, Thus with a Kiss, right? Is Rhodes and Wink. It is an Unplugged book box exclusive of Wine, Poison, and Longing. It is a 4-ounce soy candle with red glitter, It smells really nice. Inspired by The Lovely War by Julie Berry. Julie, fun story, fun fact, I was named after a woman named Julie Berry, who my mom used to babysit for. She's not an author, it's not this Julie Berry, but I was named after Julie Berry. Different Julie Berry, but Julie Berry. Then we have a pair of socks, and they say that they are reading socks. I don't know what makes them specifically reading socks. Like the pattern on them. And I will wear them. Then we have a jewelry item in a little pouch, and I can see that there is a golden snitch, so we have some Harry Potter merch. It is a bracelet. Let me see if I can put it on myself one-handed. They have almost like an extender chain on it so that you can fit it however you need to. We've got the golden snitch bracelet. It's a little bit, I put it on a little too big. I can definitely tighten it. But that is what we're looking at. I actually really like it. And then as you can see on the back, you can adjust it so that it fits you the way that you want it to. I'm very, very happy. Kudos on a size inclusive bracelet. I always get nervous when I see a bracelet because very, very rarely do they fit me. The book, it's a hardcover. I'm trying to think what comes out that's like Forbidden Love-ish. It wasn't a kiss so much as an ignition, the sun lost behind the moon, the white hot melt of flame and silver. It was the world flipped sideways, tilting us into chaos. Together we caught fire. It is a really cool cover. We do have a signed book plate, which I will put in the book. What happens when the boy you want most becomes the one person you can't have? Lane Jameson's life is turned upside down the week before her senior year when her father introduces her to his new fiance, mother of Gray McIntyre, Lane's secret longtime crush. Now with Gray living in Lane's house, there's only a thin wall separating their rooms, making it harder and harder to deny their growing mutual attraction. An attraction made all the more forbidden by Gray's long-term girlfriend, Sadie, who also happens to be Lane's friend. Oh no. Torn between her feelings for Gray and her friendship with Sadie, not to mention her need to bury parts of her painful past, Lane befriends Sadie's older brother, Connor, the black sheep of the strict evangelical Hall family. Connor is a metalworking artist who is all sharp edges and challenges Lane in ways no one ever has before. As the two become closer and start to open up about the traumas and difficulties of their respective lives, Lane begins to question her conviction that Connor is just a distraction. Tensions come to a head after a tragic accident at a party, forcing Lane to untangle her feelings for both boys and face the truth of what and who she wants. If this was going to be a girl steals best friend's boyfriend, who also happens to be new stepbrother, taboo kind of a situation, I would have been all out. But you introduce, that's a weird situation, right? So like her best friend's dating her new stepbrother, and then she starts maybe dating her best friend's brother as like a revenge situation. I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm not against a taboo, like new, especially when it's a very new stepbrother, stepsister relationship. I'm fine with that. If he's got a girlfriend who happens to be your best friend, I'm less okay with that, like really less okay with that. So we're going to have to see how this one plays out. Know Your Limits is March. I did finish Alice Oseman's Solitaire, which has been on, this has been on my TBR, on my shelves for so long. I didn't not like it. I don't know. I'm trying not to go onto Goodreads and look at reviews. It's not a 5-star read. I'll tell you that right now. There's some motivations and character decisions that just don't sit right with me. There's a couple comments that kind of go unquestioned and kids' behaviors that go unquestioned. There's also, there's parents there that seem like they care, but there's also like a distance where I feel like they could have been a little bit more parental and stepped in and avoided some of this. There's a lot left on the kids' heads as far as emotional well-being and well-being of siblings. I love Charlie's bond with Tori because I love sibling bonds. You've got 2 kids in the family. I mean, there's 3 of them, right? But the older two definitely have some emotional, psychological issues with depression and self-harm and suicidal thoughts. And then they're still given a lot of distance, which is not to say that you need to smother somebody. Given the situation, I'm surprised they were allowed to do what they did and have that space. I do love that this is not the like boy fixes the girl trope. There's a lot of discussion in this where Tori in her inner dialogue is like, I'm not better just because these people are in my life or I have a new friend or this, that. I still have issues and it's still like a day-to-day thing, but I feel better. Like they're my person, they get me, and I feel better. I can appreciate that. So like, I do think it did some things well. I think it also did some things to an extreme that is, I mean, it's fiction, so it's clearly not realistic, right? Some of the things that are happening. I appreciate a lot of what it said about feeling so isolated and alone that nobody would miss you if you weren't here, and suicidal thoughts. I'm leaning towards like a 3.75, and I'm just gonna 4-star it because I hate that wishy-washy shit, and I don't like giving like quarter, half. Like, I'm just not. I'm not going to do it. So if I'm sticking to a Goodreads rating, which is what I rate by, then I'm going to go 4. And I'm glad I finally got to it. I'll check back in with you guys later tonight. Hopefully tonight is just a reading night. I don't have anything planned and I don't have to upload this, so I don't need to stop it early. It is 8:15 on Wednesday night, and I'm here with an update. So earlier, I let you know that I was done Al Zosman's Solitaire, and I think I went 4 stars with that bad boy, right? Yes. Then I jumped in the car, did a whole bunch of errands, and started listening to a man called Ove. I forget how they pronounce it in the audiobook. I'm going to say it wrong, and someone will correct me inevitably in the comments because you guys always do about my pronunciation, and I get it. 75 pages into this. So that is moving along swimmingly. And I have realized that Frederick Bachman doesn't know how to write happy books. When we talk about, like, my grandmother asked me to tell you she's sorry, we have loss of a grandparent, we have loss of a parent, we have abandonment by a parent, we have loss of a spouse, loss of children, we have extreme violence, we have incredible amounts of PTSD. In this one, I can tell you there's already some trigger warnings for death of a loved one and suicide. So, I mean, they're not happy. They're very intense, but they're also, like, in My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry, it has, like, crotchety old people, and this one's got, like, a really curmudgeon-y older main character. People that come into his life that he's so annoyed by because they're young and they don't do things the way that he does, and they don't understand that he just wants peace and quiet. It's just interesting to see through his perspective. I like the way that Frederick Bachman like unpacks these situations, these very, very human situations. I just finished Be Not Far From Me by Mindy McGinnis, which I tabbed and annotated and had a whole host of thoughts on. And despite me not being a survivalist or a hiker or particularly nature prone, I really, really loved it, and I'm going to give it 5 stars. But this is not an easy book to read at all. I don't want to have spoilers, but we do have situations on here where it says, in a drunken rage, she falls into a ravine and injures herself, and there's an infection creeping up her leg. So we have her in extreme survival situations with brutal injuries. Very, very graphic injuries to her body, and she is lost in the woods. I'm talking like deep woods that people have gone into and never come out of. And Mindy McGinnis does not shy away from discussing infection spreading through her body. And there's a lot of talk of just like, can I make it through this? Do I want to wake up in the morning? Am I gonna ever get out of this alive? There's also the necessary killing of animals because this girl's got to survive, right? So it's not clean and it's not pleasant because she doesn't have tools. So know that going in, that it's not necessarily an easy read. It's very gory from like a survivalist standpoint. I don't think unnecessarily so. I think that everything's done for a reason. So Ashley is very flawed. Ashley's our main character. She's flawed, and her boyfriend is flawed, and her friends are flawed, and you see all of that, and then you see how little those flaws tend to matter sometimes when faced with like maybe never seeing them again. And she has a great way of weaving together a story, and I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna 5-star this, despite not really being like a hiker, avid survivalist story kind of lover. It's just the heart of the thing and the way that she puts together a story, and I'm here for it. I have finished 4 books overall. Book community member was 8 Perfect Murders. My grandmother told me to tell you she's sorry was my illustrated cover. This one can be dark or hard-hitting. This one is my TBR backlist. Title could be illustrated. I don't know what that one's going to be. I have not gotten to my diverse read yet. Although, technically, Bachman's a translated text, so it is diverse. I do want to start Intercepted, although I do have my weekend, and I feel like this is going to be like a really good weekend read. I think I'm into this on the weekend. So I might throw in this. This is You Brought Me to the Ocean. You Brought Me the Ocean by Alex Sanchez. And this is a queer, diverse graphic novel. And then we also have some diversity here in heavy vinyl. So I have options for diversity within my graphic novels as well. I'm gonna make it work. I feel good. All right, I'm gonna go, and I'll either talk to you later tonight or just tomorrow at some point. It is Thursday, it is morning, it's 10 o'clock, and I am cross-eyed with a headache. We've had rain the last couple days, and today, even though the pressure is like right below 30, my head hurts so damn bad. I had a couple things to do this morning. I did grocery shopping, put away my groceries, started to look at different ways to build my sister a website, and while doing all of that, listen to an audiobook. So I am just under 50% of the way through A Man Called Ove. It's Uwe, damn it. And it's so good. I think I'm like 44% of the way through, I think Goodreads said. So I'm making my way through this. I'm assuming by tomorrow I'll be done that. I really, really, really wanted to read this for this readathon, but I'm not even kidding you, Superman just flew over them. I don't think this is one that I can continue with. So I'm going to read heavy vinyl. If the art style of that or the fonts in that are too rough, I'm going to read Primer. But I think I've got to let this wait. Yeah, check in later. I started Primer. The back of it literally says, artistry and superhero collides in a new superhero story. And then this adorable art page where she lands a plane. Can you read that caption? Don't worry, pal. Maybe someday you'll grow up to be as big and strong as a girl, too. Oh my god, I love it. But it's superheroes. It's like random Superman and superheroes. Why did I not read them appropriately beforehand? I'm going to read them anyway. I don't care. They're making my heart happy, and I want to read them, so I'm going to read them. I finished Primer. It was really cute. It was really more contemporary. I think like the main focus of it really is like this girl trying to acclimate herself to a brand new school and a brand new foster family and kind of overcome her dad's rep as like a supervillain, right? And she's just trying to kind of find her place in the world. And then there is, I mean, obviously superhero aspects, but it was really, really cute. I think a lot of people are going to really love this when it comes out. The art style is really neat. Really, really bright and colorful and cool. It's not finished in this one. This comes out on June 23rd. It's going to be a hit. I think this is going to be one that a lot of people really like. And it is about a girl turning 13, so it's in that like middle grade age, but I think it's really diverse and really adorable. Her like new BFF is POC and wants to be a hairdresser and like does her wigs for her superhero costumes, and it's adorable. All around really, really cute. Really, really liked it. I'm going to try to read more of Brie Hutchins now and save some graphic novels for another time because my headache is going away. I took some medicine, ate something, so I'm going to try to read a little bit physically, and then I'll check back in a bit. It's 8 o'clock. I just got back from work. I went out to dinner with a family that I work for, and now I'm ready for bed. So I'm done reading for the day. Because my afternoon was so wild, I actually didn't read anything at all. I went back to work, and kids, right? Like you don't always get time to read. So I am still 157 pages into A Man Called Uwe. I am done primer. I have not read anything more in the role of Brie Hutchins, and I feel like it's making me slumpy. I am not enjoying the read. So I think at some point I might finish it, but I don't think I'm going to push to read it right now. I think I want to go with Darling Rose Gold because I feel like this is going to be one that really is compelling for me, and I think I'm going to really, really want to read. And I think that this is also a good pairing for Intercepted. It'll balance Intercepted this weekend. So I'm going to read this tonight. I'm going to read that. But for right now, I'm going to end this vlog, and I will touch base with you. I'm going to have a Friday, Saturday, Sunday vlog. Do not forget that Saturday is the live show. It will be on my channel at 9 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. PST. I will have Chelsea and Natasha here with me. We'll be chatting about the readathon and how we're doing. I cannot wait. I have a feeling, I'm hoping at least by then that I finished 2 more books, but we're going to wait and see. Also, if you have not gone back to my TBR video and entered the giveaway, go ahead and do that now. And if you like this part of the vlog and hearing my thoughts on Solitaire, Be Not Far From Me, my Unplugged book box, A Man Called Uwe, if you're stoked for Rose Gold, Darling Rose Gold here, I am so hyped for this. Oof, I'm really ready for this. Like, I'm into the twisty thrilleries right now, and I'm really here for that one. So I'm gonna go start reading, but before that I need to wrap up this vlog and get it up for you tonight. So happy Thursday or Friday or whenever you're watching this. I hope your Contemporary-a-thon is going fantastically. Let me know in a comment down below how you're doing so far, what your favorite read has been, what you're in the middle of, one or the other. I just want to know how you're doing. That's all. And I'll see everybody on Saturday at the live show, and then Sunday and or Monday for the last vlog to wrap this bad boy up. But that's it for now. If you like this one, give me a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Bye, guys.